Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa salam taslim kathira. This is the second video for the Unit 4 lessons. In this lesson, we'll be looking at the addition of ta in the words that we look up in the dictionary. So I just want you to recall that as we looked at the fa'il form, at the fa'il form, at the maf'ul form, we saw four possible additions to a word. We saw that ya will come in the middle of a word sometimes. We've seen that alif will come in the middle of a word sometimes. We've seen that waw will come in the middle of a word sometimes. So these three, alif, waw, ya, if we see them in the middle, we're going to go for removing those. Now, remember, you got to be careful with waw, ya, alif, because they can also be original letters. So when are we going to start looking at extras? We're going to start looking at extras when we have more than three letters. Remember, our verbs, that most of the words that we're dealing with come from three-letter roots. So when we deal with a word, the first thing we're going to look at is how many letters does it have? If it has more than three letters, then we now have to begin to make choices as to what we take off. So in the middle, we have waw, ya, and alif. In the front, we have mim. That mim might be with a fatha, might be with a dhamma, might be with a kasra. Now, we said we're going to start usually with mim, which means if we have a word that has four letters, it's got a mim in the front and alif in the middle, we're going to go to take off that mim and assume that that alif in the middle is a waw or a ya. That's where we're going to begin. That might not be the case. Mim might be an original letter, but more often than not, and Allah knows best, that mim is going to be extra, not the waw, the ya, or the alif. Okay, so now we're going to learn another letter that can be all over the place. It can be in the front, it can be in the middle, it can be in the end, and that letter for us is ta. Okay, so the addition of ta in a word, learning to take the ta off if you have too many letters. So what similarity exists in all of the words below? Well, I've kind of given that away already. Okay, so if you look here, well, yeah, you'll see ta in the front, ta in the front, ta in the middle, ta in the end, ta in the middle, and ta in the end. So that's one similarity. Do you see any more? Remember, you can always pause to give yourself a little bit of time to think. Because this is a video and you can pause it, I'm going to keep going. So another similarity is these words all have the same root. You can read up on this lesson, which will be a part of your homework from pages 76 through 78. Okay, so you'll notice that they all have the same root, kaf, ba, ra. Okay, kaf, ba, ra, kaf, ba, ra, kaf, ba, ra, kaf, ba, ra, kaf, ba, ra. So these words all come from the same root, kabara. And they also all have the addition of ta along with some other letters. Okay, so again, it's important you look at a word. It has more, all of these have, that's another similarity. They all have more than three letters. So we are compelled, in order to be able to find the root and get at the root, to take certain things off. Okay, so what we want you to notice is the idea that ta has been added to all of these words in addition to other things that might be there. Okay, so you see the ta, more than three letters, all of them have the root ka, ba, ra. So our first word here is takbir, and that might be a very familiar word to you, takbir. People say Allahu Akbar, but we're not going to go into the meaning of that just yet. We'll give you a chance to look that up in the dictionary. So this word has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Now remember, those 5 letters we have to get down to 3. So I'm going to look at this ya here. Okay, taking that ya off, ka, ba, ra now with the ta, and then I'm going to take the ta off. Taking off the ta, taking off the ya, that leaves me with 3 letters. Again, ta is our new addition. It can come at the front, it can come in the middle, it can come in the end. Memes are going to come in the front when they're extras. Ya, wow, and aleph will come generally, if they're extras, in the middle. Okay, so if we look in our dictionary, we can actually see it. Let me take that back for a moment. So a part of what you want to do as well, before you even go into meaning, you want to write out the transliteration. So ta, t, fatha, a, kaf, k, sukoon, which means there's not going to be a vowel between that and the next letter. Ba, b, kesra, I, elongation here, the macron on top, and then an R. T-A-K, B-I, macron, R. Okay, and that's what we have here. T-A-K, B-I with the macron, R. Takbir is enlargement, increase, augmentation, magnification, and so on. Okay, again, where will you find this? You'll find this under the root kabara. That's how the dictionary works. So here our next word is takabbur. So that was takbir. This is takabbur. Takabbur has how many letters? It has 5. Okay, it looks like 4, but don't forget, shadda is 2 letters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we don't see meme in the front. We don't see aleph, waw, ya, or in the middle. We do see a ta. So that's the first thing we're going to take off. Take off that ta. We're left with ka, ba, ra. So because that ba is doubled, now we're taking the ba off. Why? Because there's no other options, and that really doesn't affect our root. So the fact that that ba was doubled doesn't affect our root here at all. Sometimes there will actually be 2 letters as the root, but that's not the case here. Okay, so this is takabbur. How would this be written in the transliteration? How would we find the word? T-A-K-A, T-A-K-A, B-B, because of the shadda, U-R. Dhammatan at the end is not shown. T-A-K-A-B-B-U-R. T-A-K-A-B-B-U-R. We found it. Means, and also takabbur, those two go together. Pride, haughtiness, presumption, arrogance. Our next word is mukabara. Mukabara. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. We got 3 letters to take off. Okay, so we're going to start. Remember, meme in the front, take that off. Now, when ta marbuta, when it comes in the back like this, that's 98% of the time is going to be extra. So ta, when it comes in the back and it's a ta marbuta, then you're going to take that off. Marbuta means it's tied up. So this is called the tied up tie, and that's why it's kind of circular. It's like someone took that open tie and tied the ends of it together. Okay, it's only going to be tied up at the very end. Okay, so this ta marbuta here means that this is the end of the word. You're not going to have ta marbuta in the middle of a word. So this ta at the end is 98% of the time it's coming off, just like the meme in the front. Meme in the front, ta in the back, those are generally coming off. So we take both of those off. We're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. What are we taking off? Aleph in the middle. Meme in the front, ta in the back, aleph, waw, ya in the middle. Those are what we're looking for. But remember that ta can come other places elsewhere as well. How do we represent this in English? M-U-K-A, macron, elongation there. M-U-K-A, macron, B-A-R-A. Remember, the ta marbuta has no representation except for the ending vowel. M-U-K-A, macron, B-A-R-A. M-U-K-A, macron, B-A-R-A. Mukabara. Again, all of these you would find under the root ka, ba, ra, or kaf, ba, and ra. Our next word is mutakabbir. Mutakabbir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6-letter one. Okay, so automatically meme in the front we're taking off. We don't have any alephs, wows, or yas. We don't have any tas at the end. So now we're going for ta in the middle. taking that off. We're left with ka, ba, ra because of the double ba. That's what we're taking off. Again, we're taking it off because there's no more options here, and that's not going to affect the root. Okay, so the ba is extra. The extra ba there because of the shadda takes us to our root kabura. Okay, so when we write this in English, what do we expect to see? M-U-T-A-K-A-B-B-I-R. M-U-T-A-K-A-B-B, the shadda, kasra I-R. M-U-T-A-K-A-B-B-I-R. M-U-T-A-K-A-B-B-I-R. Checking the English is how you're going to know that you found the right word. Why? Because these don't have vowels. And the last one, our word here is kabira. Our word here is kabira. Yeah. So the ta at the end, remember meme in the front, ta in the end, ta is going to come off. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. 2 have to come off. Ta is going to come off. We're left with ka, ba, ya, ra. Ya in the middle, that's coming off. We're left with our root, kabara. Okay, so our word here is kabira, K-A-B-I, elongation. We're going to put a macron on the I, R-A. We're going to leave the A because of the ta marabuta. That's how we show its existence. K-A-B-I, macron, R-A. K-A-B-I, macron, R-A. K-A-B-I, macron, R-A. Okay, so kabira, great sin, grave offense, atrocious crime. Okay, so the point of this lesson is to show you that ta can also be an auxiliary or extra letter. What we've seen about the ta that's different is that number one, ta will come anywhere in a word. Okay, and so because of that, it's not going to be one of the first things that we take off of a word unless it comes at the end. If it comes at the end, especially if it's tied up like this, then we're generally going to assume that that tying up there, that shows that it's extra. If it comes in the middle, however, you got to give a little bit of caution before you take it off. Okay? Meme in the front, ta in the back, ya, wow, aleph in the middle. Remember, alephs at the end will usually be a wow or a ya, especially for a verb. In the middle, they can also be a wow or a ya. So you want to be careful. Once you get to 3 letters, then you stop. Meme in the front, ta in the back, those are going to come off before aleph, wow, or ya in the middle generally. Okay, and with that, we have concluded our lesson. If you have any questions, remember, you can post them on Google Classroom, or you can wait for a class and refer to your instructor. Thank you very much for tuning in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.